If you haven't yet opened your Instant Pot, or if you have opened it and just don't know what to make of everything inside, this video will be really helpful for you. If you haven't yet purchased an Instant Pot and you're trying to decide which model and size best fits your needs, consider a couple of things. The Duo or Duo Plus are the best options for starting out with pressure cooking, in my opinion. The main difference between the Duo model and the Duo Plus is that the Duo Plus comes with 3 extra settings: cake, egg, and sterilize. 3 sizes are available in each of these models: the 3-quart, 6-quart, and 8-quart. The 3-quart is great for making side dishes and meals for 1 to 2 people. The 6-quart is perfect for feeding up to 5 people, and the 8-quart is a great option if you have a family of 6 or more, or if you regularly do large quantities of batch meal prepping. No matter which size and model you have, you will be able to easily follow along with these videos. I will be working with the Duo Plus 6-quart. All right, before we continue, if you have an Instant Pot, go grab it and set it in front of you while you watch. I encourage you to check out all the different parts as I talk through everything. Okay, let's cover the basic equipment that comes with your Instant Pot. Depending on the model you have, this list may vary a bit. The base unit. This is the main, most important piece as it regulates all of the magical cooking that goes on inside the pot. The lid for the unit contains a few different parts worth pointing out. It comes with a sealing ring, which helps to keep air in the pot from escaping. The sealing ring is a really important part of the lid, and it is removable. Although the Instant Pot comes with 1 sealing ring, I found it's really beneficial to buy 1 or even 2 extra. You can purchase 2 or 3 at a time on Amazon for just a couple dollars. The reason for having extra sealing rings is twofold. Number 1, if your current one were to ever break, it's good to have an extra on hand. And number 2, sealing rings are made of silicone and can absorb smells from food that cooks inside the pot very easily. If you cook something savory like a pot roast and then cook a cake directly after, some of the scents from the roast may seep into your cake, which is kind of gross. So I recommend using 1 sealing ring for savory recipes and another for sweet recipes. They are available in different colors also, so you can easily tell them apart. We will discuss how to clean and care for sealing rings in an upcoming video. On the outside of the lid, you will find the steam release handle. This is what controls the venting and sealing on an Instant Pot. When I first started using my Instant Pot, I would occasionally forget to point the handle to sealing before I started cooking, which messed up a few of my recipes. Make it a habit to automatically point the handle to sealing immediately after securing the lid before cooking. When the Instant Pot is finished cooking, you will either do a quick release. This allows the pressure to be released from the pot as quickly as possible, or you will do a natural release. This is a slower process. We will discuss this more in an upcoming video. For now, all you need to know is that this handle is what controls keeping the pressure inside the pot. Another part of the lid is the float valve. Looking at the float valve from the outside of the lid, you can tell whether or not the pot is still pressurized. When the float valve is in the down position, the pot is not pressurized and it is safe to remove the lid. When the float valve is in the up position, the pot is pressurized and it is not safe to remove the lid. By the way, the Instant Pot has safety features that do not let you remove the lid when the pot is pressurized. Depending on the model of Instant Pot that you have, some float valves are silver and some are red. To lock the lid in place before cooking, align the arrow on the lid with the arrow on the base unit. Turn the lid clockwise until the lid arrow aligns with the locked base arrow. There is a max capacity line on the inside of the inner pot that you should pay attention to. Everything you make in the Instant Pot will be made within this inner pot. The condensation collector attaches to the outside of the unit base. It slides in and out easily and collects condensation that builds up usually from the lid. I rarely notice it collecting liquid, but when it does, you should remove it, wash it with soap and water, allow it to dry, and replace it. The Instant Pot also comes with a power cord, which is connected toward the back and bottom of the base unit. Make sure it is tightly connected before turning it on. The silver trivet that comes with the Instant Pot gets used a lot, and we will discuss when to use it and how to clean it in upcoming videos. It easily fits into the inner pot and keeps certain foods from touching the bottom of the pot. The Instant Pot comes with a handful of helpful utensils, such as a measuring cup and plastic spoons. Let's cover just a few accessories you may want to purchase for your Instant Pot once you get further into pressure cooking. The steamer basket works great for steaming vegetables in your Instant Pot. The trivet that comes with the Instant Pot works similarly, but smaller pieces of food can escape and fall to the bottom of the pot. The steamer basket prevents this from happening. A 6 or 7 inch Springform pan fits perfectly inside the Instant Pot and can be used to make cheesecakes, breakfast casseroles, and more. A 6 or 7 inch round cake pan can be used to make cakes in the Instant Pot, as well as other recipes that need to be contained in a dish. A glass lid comes in handy when you are using non-pressurized settings on your Instant Pot. It keeps food from splattering when sauteing or boiling, and it is perfect when you use the slow cooker setting. The ceramic inner pot is a replicate of the inner pot that comes with your Instant Pot, except ceramic versus stainless steel and non-stick. This is an extra sealing ring. We talked earlier about sealing rings and why it is a good idea to have 1 or 2 extra on hand. This is the sealing ring I use for my sweet dishes. There are additional accessories available for purchase for your Instant Pot, such as egg steamer racks, silicone cupcake liners, stackable steamer pans, as well as many other options available to help you pressure cook efficiently and that cater to individual cooking needs. Oh, we covered a lot about basic equipment and accessories, as well as additional accessories you might want to consider purchasing. By now you should have a good handle on Instant Pot equipment. So next we will talk about how to best care for your Instant Pot.